And what I want to talk about today is just that feeling that gets under your skin, you know, for you Tenerife lovers, as a lot of you are. And I was interestingly, I was reading an article this morning about when you're not in Tenerife, what is it that you miss? And there's an article here I'm going to reference in just a second. It lists a few popular answers, what people got when they ran a survey, and I'll be interested to see what you think. My overriding memory is leaving this island. It was always like this sense, and I don't know if you're the same. You let me know in the comments. This sense of sort of sadness and dread as you make that journey, be it on the transfers on a coach or in a taxi, a private taxi, or a friend drops you. That journey back to the airport when you're on the motorway, the TF1, and you're looking at the shops at Las Chafiras as you go by, and you see the McDonald's sign, and you think, oh, not far from the airport now. You know, got the journey ahead of me, got to go home. You go past the mountains, and I know that that part of town, that part of the island, is not the most beautiful, not the most serene or scenic, but there's something about the barrenness and the mountains and the dry landscape that just I've always loved, and even living here now, I still every day admire the mountains. You know, I see something different every day when I look. I see a different shade, the way the sunlight hits it, different ridges on the mountains. And maybe that's boring to some, but for me, um, it's just something that I love. And that's what I used to love. And I used to hate that journey back to the airport. I don't know if you're the same. So that always stayed with me. Um, so I've got here in this article a few things that people said. And what I want to ask you today is, what is it that you miss about Tenerife when you're not here?